Making memories with every mile, every mile.
Hello and welcome to Every Mile. Today we're going to be going through the Warner Brothers studio tour. In the beginning of the tour, there are displays on different movies that were created, but one of my favorites was this book, which if you look closely contains the numbers of Salvador Dali, Walt Disney, and more. I grew up a huge fan of the animation of Warner Brothers, Animaniacs, Tiny Toons, Looney Tunes, Yogi Bear, and all the others. A large part of the tour is focused on some of the most successful shows of the past, including Friends. Here's the display of Phoebe's guitar. But you can also learn a little bit about the history of motion pictures with sound. Here's one of the original microphones used. There are some areas they asked us to not take video, so instead we're taking pictures. After getting a snack and something to drink, we were brought here to this theater where they played kind of a hype video featuring all the movies that were made at Warner Brothers. Speaking of brothers, I'm on the tour today with my brother. This area is an example of how they can reuse sets. This lagoon was originally used in the Muppet movie, and right around the corner was this famous scene from Jurassic Park. Where these buildings may look like houses, they're really offices for some of the writers and directors on set. Most people will recognize this water tower from the introduction of my favorite cartoon. The city sets can be transformed into pretty much any city that they wanted to. This interior was used as the Daily Planet in the old Lois and Clark TV show, while this exterior was used in the old Batman TV show. This is the fountain that was used in the introduction of Friends. This exterior has been used in Big Bang Theory, Friends, Gilmore Girls, and more. Outside of every stage, there are these signs that show all the movies and TV shows that have been filmed on these sound stages. And this spot from Gilmore Girls was also used in The Music Man. This kind of shows how something could be in Iowa in The Music Man and Salinas, California in East of Eden. In the same spot where they filmed Young Sheldon, they once filmed Rebel Without a Cause. And you may recognize this from Fuller House. After going through the back lot, they take you into one of the prop departments where you're able to see the leg from Christmas Story on display, as well as the costume and hats from Wonka. This part of the tour is really fun. You start to be able to see costumes that were used in movies, as well as how different scenes were filmed, and recreate them yourselves. Everything from Batman to Space Jam. This is still one of my favorite displays. Shout out to all the animated shows. Batman, Superman, Tiny Toons, Flintstones, Jetsons, and so many more. What TV show set would you want to see? Let me know in the comments. There is another area dedicated to some of the most popular movies, which include the DC superhero movies, as well as the Harry Potter franchise. I'm going to let these displays speak for themselves. They're pretty incredible to see in person, and they really show some of the coolest costumes that you'll see in Hollywood.
You have a love of learning. With a brain like yours, it has to be Ravenclaw!
And that's it. Please don't tell Sheldon I sat in his spot. And in the words of my friend Porky Pig, that's all, folks.